Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. Guys, what a big win for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. There's no doubt about it. This was a must win scenario because this would indicate where the Lakers will be within the standings in the Western Conference. The Lakers were battling for that fourth seed in the Western Conference against the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. Same record, same losses. It just was down to the wire. This was a must win scenario that the Lakers needed to get tonight against the Memphis Grizzlies. And they achieved it in convincing fashion and showing up in the fourth quarter. And guys, all thanks to Austin Reaves, guys. I mean, this guy balled out tonight when a 31-point performance when it comes all said and done. And obviously just performances all around when it comes to LeBron James and Luka Doncic tonight and the rest of the crew, especially our second unit when it comes to Gabe Vincent in the first half with his 15 points in the first half and, just all that. I mean, we're going to get into everything that we saw from the Lakers win tonight, a big win that would indicate where the Lakers will be in the Western Conference. There's only 8 games, is it 9 or 8 games left of the regular season left for the Lakers to do some more damage to the Western Conference when it comes to getting home court advantage. All right. This is an opportunity. 8 games left. The Lakers need to do whatever it takes to just win as much games they can and hope for other teams in the Western Conference to lose theirs, like the Memphis Grizzlies, like the Denver Nuggets, maybe the Houston Rockets. But guys, it seems more likely that the Houston Rockets will be the number 2 seed and the Nuggets will be the 3rd seed. And you never know. It could go back and forth. You never know. I mean, teams may not show up in those 8 games remaining of the NBA season when I'm referring to the other teams in the Western Conference. But when it comes all said and done, this is the Lakers' moment. All right. This is their moment to really finish hard, to end this season on a strong note, to be a playoff team with home court advantage going into the first round. And this, I'm going to say right now, it could be the Memphis Grizzlies, guys. The Lakers could potentially get the 4th seed at the end of all this. And even, I'm not sure, maybe the 3rd seed could be a possibility still with 8 games left of the NBA season. But anything could happen. Anything could happen when it comes to the Lakers and other teams around the NBA, especially the Western Conference, for them to lose their games. And if Lakers win theirs, they could move up within the standings. But as it stands now, it is, as Ghetto Rabbit puts it, tiebreaker. That's what it is when it comes to the Western Conference. It's so close that anything can happen when it comes to the Western Conference. So anything can happen at this point. So really looking forward to what the Lakers can do in these next 8 games left. But what a big win tonight for the Lakers tonight, guys. And I really can't wait to get into the team stats, who showed up. Obviously, Austin Reaves, player of the game, in my opinion. But we're going to get into more of the game analysis and the players tonight, and players play their roles and everything tonight. But before anything, like always, please be sure to hit that notification bell and, of course, subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown me all over social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. Once again, guys, hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. It's really important that you do so you'll be in the know of when I go live or when I upload videos or go on live streams when it comes to post-game shows, game analysis of every single Lakers games. So please make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers' big win tonight against the Memphis Grizzlies when it comes all said and done. I'm just here to say, guys, this was a must win. There's no other way of sugarcoating it. It was a win for the Lakers that they needed. After losing some easy winnable games beforehand, guys. I'm telling you, it still hurts. I'm still feeling the effects of the game against the Chicago Bulls, that buzzer beater by uh, Josh Giddey. When it comes all said and done, I mean, I'm still feeling the effects of it, and the fact that I'm just seeing the box score right now. I don't know if you guys can see it from your end, but the Dallas Mavericks beat the the Chicago Bulls by 1 point. So they're a legit team in the Eastern Conference. So they're no scrub. I'm surprised that they're still a playing team than rather being a playoff team in the Eastern Conference because they've been playing great as a franchise, and they could play much better going into next season, becoming a better playoff team instead of being a play-in team. But that's just my side note opinion about the Chicago Bulls and how humiliating it was that we lose to them in worst fashions ever at home and in their town a couple of days ago from Josh Giddey's shot. But blame the Lakers for those 20 seconds left remaining in the game for fumbling at the last at the finish line. So that's the only thing that I could honestly say when it comes to those games. And then there was the Magic game that should have been an easy winnable game there, and then the Brooklyn Nets game. I mean, there's a lot of easy games that the Lakers could have won in those particular matchups, but they couldn't do it. And that's why they're in this situation right now in the Western Conference when it comes to the standings, how close it is. And it's just, I even said this a couple of months ago, that these type of games are going to hurt the Lakers when it gets so close to the end of the season and teams are so close within the Western Conference and how competitive it is that any team will fall into certain categories in the certain seats in the Western Conference. And we're seeing that right now in front of our very eyes when it comes to the second seed down to the fifth seed. You can include the sixth seed if you want, because how good the some teams like the Golden State Warriors are and all that. So it's just it's all up in the air how things will be in the Western Conference at the end of these 8 games of the regular season. Anything can happen at this point. But as it stands now, the Lakers are the fourth seed. They take the seed away from the Memphis Grizzlies, even though they already owned it before going into this game. It was just to officially seal it to their advantage going into these 8 games left of the regular season. So it is going to be very interesting what these 8 games left will show for the Lakers if they show up in those 8 games and be competitive so they can either have the fourth seed or maybe move up within the third seed. You never know. Anything could happen at this point for the Lakers. But I'm on a loop. Let's get right into the Lakers versus the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. Obviously, the player of the game, as I mentioned, goes to Austin Reaves tonight. There's no doubt about it. 31 points out there tonight with 7 rebounds, 8 assists. He did have 1 block and 1 steal. He shot the hell out of the ball tonight, guys. I mean, he went 5 of 8 from the three, 62% from the three, and went 8 of 16 from the field, with 50% of his offensive scoring abilities out there tonight, guys. He was on the roll, especially in the fourth quarter, really helped out the Lakers in a big way against the Memphis Grizzlies that were just doing whatever they can to come back and fight back against the Los Angeles Lakers, especially how they did it in the third quarter. But the Lakers just obviously did not want to allow the Memphis Grizzlies to take any sort of opportunities away from them in the fourth quarter. We saw how they were humiliated against the Chicago Bulls a couple of days ago, and they just didn't want to do it again against a team that obviously could be their rival, or not rival, but a playoff matchup going into the postseason, potentially with the fourth and fifth seed potential matchup for sure. And we saw a glimpse of it tonight, really. I mean, this Lakers team have the capabilities of beating the Memphis Grizzlies, and they obviously did it last time 2 years ago. So it's when the Lakers went on that Western Conference Finals run, but they ran into Denver Nuggets, and it's just a whole different sad story there. But still, it was a really good performance tonight by the Los Angeles Lakers, and all thanks to Austin Reaves with his 31-point performance out there tonight, and great shooting night for the Lakers when it comes all said and done. The Lakers, in general, the team scored 44% from the three compared to a couple of days ago. This was a better shooting night by the Los Angeles Lakers, and all thanks to Austin Reaves with his 5 and 8 from the three performance, shooting 62% from the three for giving us 31 points out there tonight. Player of the game out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. Luka Doncic obviously showed up as well with 29 points and 8 rebounds and 9 assists. He did have 2 steals in the game, so good for him. He did not have the best shooting night. Honestly, one of the worst shooting nights for the Lakers tonight. Obviously going for 22% from the three. And obviously offensively, he did go 8 of 18, 44%. Obviously not the best from his efforts tonight. But most of his efforts came from the free throw line. As you can see there, he did go 91% from the free throw line when it comes all said and done. But there was a moment in the game, which I obviously put it on all over my social media sites, and of course on the community tab on YouTube. Go check it out, guys. It's currently going trending right now. I'm just so excited how many people are watching it now. So go check it out, and also on TikTok. So go follow me on TikTok as well, and follow me all across social media. The links are in the description of this live stream. So follow me all across social media: Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, all that. So go check it out, guys. That video that I put up, basically just Luka and LeBron recreating the LeBron and D Wade, pass or score, whatever that photo, that iconic photo of that. And they basically did the same thing tonight, against the Memphis Grizzlies. And I put it on my social media sites and on this channel as well. So go check it out. I really appreciate that. But what a moment to watch that particular game. But 29 points out there tonight for Luka Doncic tonight. LeBron James putting up 25 points, better performance compared for the past 2 games where he was just not being LeBron-esque for the past couple of games now, guys. It has been a pretty bad couple of games since his return from injury. So obviously this night was much better, I guess you could say, in my opinion. He put up 25 points out there tonight with 6 rebounds and 8 assists. He did go 2 of 5 from the three, so showed some effort from his shooting out there tonight. But he did go 10 of 21 from the field when it comes all said and done. But it was a solid night for LeBron James. Once again, he's slowly getting back to his rhythm after being out for due to that groin injury, and took him a while to be LeBron James, for the past couple of games since his return, probably since the Magic game, I believe, that he wasn't really himself. I mean, the guy has been past 2 games now. He's been averaging 15 points a game in those since his return. So this was a better performance out there tonight from LeBron James with 25 points out there tonight. So, and he also had 3 steals out there tonight and 1 block out there tonight. So great job out there for LeBron. Rui Hachimura did have a solid night. He did have 13 points out there tonight with 3 rebounds. He did return tonight from injury after being out against the Chicago Bulls. I think, if anything, if he was playing in that Chicago Bulls game, I think we would have won that game, in my opinion. I think his shooting and his offensive abilities would have helped out the Lakers in a big way if he was playing in that game. I think most of you would, all of you really, would agree with me on that. But, when it comes all said and done, he did return tonight and put up a solid night out there tonight. He did go 3 of 5 from the three, so shot 60% from the three, the second best shooter out there tonight for the Lakers. And I think I can honestly say Gabe Vincent was our second shooter. Let me rephrase that. He had a solid night when it comes to his shooting, but Gabe Vincent also showed up in that game as well. And we're going to get into him right now. Actually, no, Jackson Hayes did not have the best performance out there tonight compared to a couple of days ago where he was putting up 16 to 19 points for the past 2 games. But tonight, not the best offensive shooting night he did have 5 rebounds out there tonight. So let's give him credit for that. But when you look at it, guys, most of the efforts came from our second unit. Finally, somebody showing up and showing their abilities and stepping up in their role out there tonight with 15 points out there tonight for Gabe Vincent. He put up 15 points in the uh, in the first half in the second quarter. At the end of it, he was leading the Lakers in scoring at the time with 15 points. And I think after that, he just didn't score after that. But, when it came down to it, it was much needed. He really showed up in the first half for the Los Angeles Lakers with his shooting. Did go 4 of 6 from the three, put up 15 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. He was very helpful coming off the bench for the Los Angeles Lakers and just balling out and playing his role finally after a couple of games where he has not been showing up and stepping up on his role, especially on the defensive side of the ball, which he is really helpful when it comes to feeling that void of not having a lot of defense efforts from this team, especially coming off the bench for the Lakers, in my opinion, when it comes all said and done. But great night for Gabe Vincent. Dorian Finney-Smith also had a solid night. He did add 11 points out there tonight with 5 rebounds and 5 rebounds and 1 assist. He did go 3 of 7 from the three. Like I said, the Lakers in general, they shot very well against the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. So, this was a really good team effort shooting wise by this Lakers team. And, most of that came from Gabe Vincent, Austin Reaves, and also from Dorian Finney-Smith, who went 3 of 7 from the three, 4 of 9 from the field as well out there tonight. So great night for Dorian Finney-Smith with 11 points out there tonight. The rest of the Lakers tonight, obviously we saw some effort on the defensive side from Jared Vanderbilt with 4 rebounds out there tonight. And 6 points out there tonight for the Lakers. So a solid night for him. Jordan Goodwin did not have the best night, but still, when you really look at how he played in the game, he shows up very well when it comes to the defensive side of the ball. But the box score doesn't really show it. And that's really sucks because, he's a really good player. I'm glad the Lakers gave him a standard NBA contract after waiving Cam Reddish. So, and guys, if you want to go check out that video that I uploaded of that, go check it out. I really appreciate it. I uploaded maybe like yesterday. So go check it out, guys. I really appreciate it. But defensively, he's going to be a huge help for the Lakers, especially going into the postseason. And I'm glad the Lakers gave him a roster spot on the team officially after, waiving Cam Reddish. So, and I think there's going to be more to come. You never know. The Lakers do need help when it comes to size and, defensive side of the ball as well. So they may look at potentially maybe Christian Coloco or Trey Jemison potentially, or they could potentially just sign somebody off the buyout market. Maybe still, I don't know if there is that type of ability for somebody to do that. But other than that, there could be another move to be happening before this season ends. But we just have to wait and see about that. But yeah, overall, guys, I mean, other than Dalton Connect, he had 2 points out there tonight, but his presence was not really that needed tonight because of the dominance of our starting lineups, and of course, Gabe Vincent and Dorian Finney-Smith and the rest of the second unit when it comes down to their efforts tonight. So, but obviously, guys, what a great game for the Los Angeles Lakers. It was a must-win out there tonight that we saw tonight from this Lakers team. So this was a big win, and they delivered it tonight against the Memphis Grizzlies, who could be a potential matchup in the playoffs in the first round, when it comes to 4th and 5th seed. Competition, but anything could happen when it comes to now and 8 games left remaining of the regular season for the Lakers to potentially turn this season around for the better when it comes to seed-wise in the Western Conference, because it's reachable. I mean, the Lakers could get the 3rd seed. They can stay within the 4th seed. They can potentially get the 5th seed again. I mean, I'm not sure, guys. It could be a back and forth situation because how competitive the Western Conference is, and when it comes to certain matchups in the NBA, with 8 games left remaining, the Lakers could potentially win some, they could lose some. I mean, it's just a toss and turning situation, and it's not just the Lakers. The Nuggets are doing it. The Memphis Grizzlies are doing it. The LA Clippers are, in the rise a bit, and then there's the Golden State Warriors. The Houston Rockets, I think they're good where they're at when it comes to the standings. But anything can happen with these 8 games left. They could go on a losing streak in those 8 games. So anything can happen. It's all up in the air for the Lakers to potentially make something happen for the better to improve their stats or their standings in the Western Conference when it comes down to it, to have a better seed or maybe potentially just a better situation who they can potentially face in the Western Conference going into the first round. So, we just have to wait and see, guys. It's all up in the air, but I will be covering for every single Lakers games, 8 games left remaining of the season. So please make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN for more Lakers news, rumors, updates, speculations, game analysis, post game shows, all that. So I really appreciate it. Yeah, let me read some of these comments from Ghetto Rabbit before I end this live stream. Let's see here from Ghetto Rabbit. Houston versus Lakers Monday. Cesar Chavez Day at the Crypt. Oh, so yeah, it could be a potential matchup, maybe a revenge matchup, because a couple of months ago the Lakers lost to them in a pretty bad way. At the time, we had Anthony Davis at the time, and it was a winnable one that should have been. But thanks to Steven Adams, I mean, the Lakers lacked bigs and a lot of size when it comes down to that. And they still do. I mean, no Anthony Davis, you're completely diminished at the center position. So let's hope the Lakers will not do that again when they face the Houston Rockets on Monday for sure. So it's going to be very interesting how things will turn around for the Lakers for the better. They could potentially beat the Houston Rockets because they play great at home. But hopefully, that stays that way. With these 8 games left remaining of the regular season. So really, really can't wait for that. Hopefully, so looking forward to that matchup for sure. AD Dallas moved up to the 9th seed. That's good for them. I mean, especially for Anthony Davis, guys. I mean, like I said, guys, I'm an Anthony Davis fan. I mean, since his time with the Los Angeles Lakers, he has been nothing but great to have on the team. And this is a guy who can give you 30 points a game, 20 rebounds a game, 4 blocks, 4 steals. I mean, the guy can give you this anything when it comes to MVP caliber performance. And even though it's kind of defeats the purpose now for the Dallas Mavericks to be competitive in the Western Conference because, you don't have Kyrie Irving. He's out due to injury and I think indefinitely. And then, with Anthony Davis, sure, he's healthy now, but anything could happen when it comes to any sort of, God forbid, I'm knocking on wood here, he stays healthy. But, it's kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, what is this team fighting for when it comes down to it? So anything could happen. I mean, they could, go through the play-in and win in the play-in and become the 8th seed to face the OKC Thunder in the first round. But, at this point, it's just up in the air at this point with that particular team. And it just sucks that Anthony Davis in his first year, as a Dallas Maverick, has to either fight through a play-in and then get into the playoffs potentially or something to start off his career with the Dallas Mavericks. So it sucks for him for sure, but I'm rooting for him. Nothing but success with the Dallas Mavericks. So, but it's good for him, I guess, that he's moved up because of his help and his return. That they're starting to win games, and they are, they just beat the Chicago Bulls tonight. So, that's good on our end when it comes to, the Chicago Bulls losing games. But still, I mean, it's Anthony Davis that's making that possible. So I hope the fans over there really appreciate what Anthony Davis is bringing to the table to that organization and to the fan base. So, Ghetto Rabbit, 29.98 for Luka. He's always close to triple double. Yeah, he was close to doing so. And, he had a really good game out there tonight, guys, but it was all about Austin Reaves and his shooting out there tonight. He put up 31 points, but still, we should not scoff at how well Luka has been for the Los Angeles Lakers since the trade went down in February. We completely made a whole 360 on this Lakers season, and it's been great. It's been great. I mean, at one point we were the 2 seed, then we started to lose games, and it's just like not a good situation at the time. But so far we're the 4th seed in the Western Conference now. Maybe things will change, but these 8 games left remaining, that hopefully maybe the Lakers will move up within the standings or stay where they're at with the 4th seed. But at the end of the day, the Lakers have to get home court advantage going into the first round of the playoffs. There's no doubt about it. They have to get it. So that's between the 4th seed and up. All right. That's with, number 1 seed is nowhere reach for the Lakers. But they could get the 2 seed if somehow the Houston Rockets go on a losing streak, because the records wise, it's just a couple of losses away. I mean, it's just like 3 games away for the Lakers to get the number 2 seed. And then there's the number 3 seed with the Denver Nuggets situation. And, lately they've been losing games, but they've been winning some. So it's a back and forth situation with them as well. So it's reachable for the Lakers to get the 3rd seed as well. But if they're good where they're at with the 4th seed, that's good. And obviously good for a lot of the players on this team as well, especially when it came to the quote from Rui Hachimura, is that he wants the Lakers to be to be a playoff team instead of a playing team. So, and with that being said, the reason why he said it, is because he wants the Lakers to have 1 week off. And that 1 week off can do wonders for the Lakers. They could rest up, especially for LeBron, especially for Luka, for them to be at 100% ready to go for the postseason to face any team that they will face in the first round. Likelihood is going to be the Memphis Grizzlies, so that will be a potential matchup for sure. So, but yeah, home court advantage is so important for the Lakers going into this NBA postseason for sure. So 3rd seed, 4th seed, that's the likely scenario for the Lakers. Number 2 seed is now the possibility, but it seems like the Houston Rockets wants to keep that seed and win as much games as they can. So it seems like a likelihood. So, but we just have to wait and see with these 8 games left remaining, that anything can change from now until then. Samurai Beast Warrior, welcome. Yeah, welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. How about them Dodgers? Yeah, wow. They had a really good game out there tonight. They just presented the rings for their World Series championship rings, so that's good for them. And obviously, going 5-0, great for them out there tonight, guys. And I agree with you. I think they may repeat when it comes to the for championships, hopefully, because just how good Oshi Altani is, and the rest of the crew of the LA Dodgers for sure. I'm rooting for them to go all the way to the World Series, and whoever they will face could be the New York Yankees again. I'm not, it could be a possibility, but yeah, they're right now starting off very well to the season, and hopefully they continue to have more success. And you never know, they could three-peat, or not three-peat, two-peat, hopefully, back-to-back championships for sure. So I'm rooting for them. No doubt about it. I agree with you on that. Samurai Beast Warrior for sure. But yeah, guys, what a great game out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers too. They went out there tonight and got a big win against the Memphis Grizzlies tonight, 134-127. Austin Reaves shined tonight when it came to his performance out there tonight, and along with Luka Doncic and LeBron James out there tonight, guys. They stepped up to the plate in the first half, and then the fourth quarter is where things started to really kick back up for the Lakers. And the Memphis Grizzlies did whatever they can to stop the Lakers, but it just wasn't enough when it came down to it. And obviously, the Lakers got the win tonight in a big way. They are still the fourth seed in the Western Conference with 8 games left. Anything could happen when it comes to certain seeds in the Western Conference will change, and when it comes down to all that. So I'm rooting for the Lakers to just do what they can to win games at this point. No matter how ugly it is and no matter how perfect it is and all that. I mean, at the end of the day, home court advantage is the key to the Lakers going into the postseason because they play better at home, and obviously they just do wonders when it comes to um, having the home court advantage. So, it's either the fourth seed, third seed. Those are the goals at this point. And my hope is the Lakers will potentially, get home court advantage at the end of this season. So, and have 1 week off for sure. And obviously, whoever they will face in the Western Conference, hopefully it will be an easy, winnable matchup because they have home court advantage and, you know, hopefully start their way moving forward after that. So, really looking forward to that, guys. I really can't wait for this season to end so we can finally get into the postseason and talk about Lakers, uh, post game show and all that. So please ensure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN, guys, on YouTube. Seeing some comments coming in from Samurai Beast Warrior. Let me read these before I end this live stream. Lakers have to keep playing like a team without question. I agree with you on that. They have to. They have to show up. Everyone needs to show up. Gabe Vincent needs to show up. Dorian Finney-Smith needs to show up. Jordan Goodwin needs to show up. Everyone on this team needs to show up, especially Austin Reaves too. I think he's a key factor for the Lakers to win games. When he is lighting it up, everyone lights it up when it comes all said and done. So really looking forward to everyone to show up and show some team effort when it comes to these 8 games left remaining of the season to do something better when it comes to the Western Conference and where they want to be at in the Western Conference when it comes to seed wise. So right now they're the fourth seed. Third seed is really reachable for the Lakers to achieve that, but or get the seed. But if they're good where they're at with the fourth seed, as long as they get home court advantage, they're good in my book when it comes down to it. So, yeah, team effort for sure. Lakers need to play the right way, like Larry Brown used to tell his team. Yeah, I mean, JJ Redick needs to put that in their minds that these 8 games left, they have to play their best, hardest basketball as much as they can so they could get a good seed in the Western Conference and have a week off due to the play-in and all that. So it's just a situation that they just have to achieve it. They just have to achieve it at this point. So team effort, absolutely, with that. Uh, let's see here. Let me read this comment here from Robert. Let's see here. I can't believe how far LeBron James' head is on Austin Reeves' booty. Oh, okay, whatever. Got Lakers LeBron, Luka to be the face of the Lakers, but LeBron and Austin Reeves won't let him be. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, at this point, it's going to be Luka's team at the end of the day, and he could be the face of the NBA as well. But there's a lot of names involved when it comes to Anthony Edwards and all that. But at this point, that's what he needs to be. And I heard they may take a less going into the off season when it comes to the Lakers potentially, um, getting some really some good talent to surround LeBron and even for Luka Doncic for the future. So if that is the case and that is true, I think it would obviously show that the future for the Lakers will be on Luka Doncic at the end of the day. So, and maybe it may include Austin Reaves as well. So, that's another thing as well. So, we just have to wait and see for that once we reach the off season and who will be available for free agency and will LeBron James take less? Or it seems like it's going to be a likelihood scenario, but we just have to wait and see for sure. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Once again, I want to thank um, Ghetto Rabbit, also Samurai Beast Warrior, and Robert as well. I really do appreciate the all the comments and the love support you guys have shown me all over social media and of course on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. Once again, guys, if you haven't yet, hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate it, and I will be going live for every single Lakers post game show. I've always been doing that, but just want to let you guys know that I'll be doing so as well. So, really looking forward to talking about more Lakers basketball moving forward. Is with these 8 games left remaining, and hopefully Lakers will win all of them, maybe. But we just have to wait and see. Hopefully, we just have to wait and see, and hopefully other teams in the West will lose their games, so the Lakers could potentially, get. I mean, they're good with they're at with home court advantage with the fourth seed. But once again, the better the seed, the better. Either third or second seed, it's just still reachable for the Lakers if somehow the whole team shows up and win those games, and hopefully hope for other teams to lose theirs so the Lakers can move up within the standings. But fourth seed is good in my book when it comes to home court advantage where the Lakers are at. But that's the whole main issue for me, is that I want the Lakers to get the first the home court advantage going into the postseason in the first round. So the fourth seed now, it could change, but you never know. Hopefully things will. That's why I'm hoping the Lakers will do better going into these 8 games left remaining of the NBA season. So let's just keep hope alive for the Lakers to buckle down, play with team effort, as Samurai Beast Warrior said, and just start winning games and play hard with these 8 games left remaining of the season. So, just saw this. Hold on, I saw this comment here from Robert. Let me just read this one here before I end this live stream. I hope they trade Austin Reaves to help Luka Doncic to be the face of the Lakers. So far, Austin Reaves has been playing great, man. I don't really see the Lakers potentially trading him unless there's a trade that the Lakers will not refuse, either like a big star or maybe somebody that will, that the Lakers will just say, hey, we have to get this guy because he will work perfectly next to Luka Doncic for the future and all that. But so far, guys, the chemistry between Austin Reaves and Luka it's been great. It's been awesome to watch. And when all the critics and all the talks were mentioning that the chemistry of both guys will not work because how offensive dominant that they are both are. So, but so far it's been great, and their team chemistry is obviously working. So, I think Austin Reaves is going to stay with the Lakers for the long haul. And I'm a big fan of his, so I think he should stick around next to Luka Doncic because obviously the age difference fits very well with him and just all that when it comes down to it. So, I think he's here to stay. But if there's a trade out there, I can't really think of one on the top of my head at this point. Just for example, all right, this is just example here. What if the Lakers, if there's a trade for like a, it's not going to happen, but Anthony Edwards type of talent, okay, that type of trade value. If there's a trade out there that the Lakers cannot refuse, and they just say, hey, we have to pull the trigger on this trade, similar to the Luka Doncic trade, then yeah, do it. But if there's like a, or actually no, like say like there was Sabonis. If a Sabonis trade was available and the Kings want to trade him to the Lakers, but the Lakers have to give up Austin Reaves, I would do that. Why not? I mean, Luka Doncic he plays great when it comes to having another center next to him. So he made that well known Rob Pelinka when it came to the Mark Williams trade. So this seems like where the Lakers want to be at when it comes to that type of mindset going into uh, the uh, the off season for sure. As to find a center for sure, starting center. It, I just saw your comment there, Robert. Yeah, I just saw your comment there. No, I don't really see that happening. I mean, trading for Miles Turner, I don't see that happening. And isn't Miles Turner a free agent? I might be mistaken. Might be wrong about it, but or he could potentially re-sign with the Indiana Pacers. So we just have to wait and see for that. But Miles Turner for Austin Reaves, no, I don't really see that happening. But if there's like a Sabonis trade or just a big center in the NBA, not Jokic, but like I don't know, just a center that will fit well with Luka Doncic that may we have to trade Austin Reaves for it. I can't really think of on the top of my head at this point. Sabonis is the only big guy that I think that will fit well next to Luka Doncic. So, but at this point, I can't really think of one on the top of my head at this point. But as long as you only trade Austin Reaves when a trade is that you just cannot refuse. Similar to what the Lakers, they said that they didn't want to trade Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis fits great with LeBron, and they've been winning games and all that. And Anthony Davis is just one of those type of talents that you just have to keep on your team. But when there's a Luka Doncic comes to your lap, you have to give up that type of trade. You have to make that type of trade. And I don't know. That's just similar situation what I have with Austin Reaves. I think Austin Reaves, at this point, you trade him for an all-star caliber guy because he plays like an all-star caliber guy. He's like the second option half the time on this Lakers team. And half the time he could be number one when LeBron is not showing up, or if he's dealing with an injury, or even Luka Doncic, same thing. We kind of witnessed that a couple of months ago, I believe. I forgot what team it was. Was it the? I'm thinking the Celtics, but he did it before. At the time, no Anthony Davis, no LeBron against the Celtics. He showed up in that game and dominated. And then I'm trying to think about some others, but I can't really think of one on the top of my head. But it happened like a month ago, I believe. I just forgot what that matchup was. So it was man, I can't really think of it. I can't really think of it. So yeah, at this point, Austin Reaves, he stays on the team. He plays great next to Luka. And if anything does change from that, is a trade that the Lakers cannot refuse. And we, as Laker fans, will say, yeah, that was the right move. Sucks to see Austin Reaves go, but this was the right move type of scenario. That's the type of feel that I want to have when we have to talk about that potential trade of Austin Reaves if that does happen in the offseason. So that's my only reason to trade Austin Reaves is an all-star caliber guy, either a center or just somebody that will just fit well next to Luka Doncic for the future. So even post LeBron too. So that's just me. Okay. I was gonna end this live stream, but I just love these comments coming in from Robert. All right, let me read some of these. What he has to say. Uh, what is it? What is it like doing what you do? I could never do that. Uh, you mean doing this? I just have the passion for it. I love talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and especially just how fast this channel grew to the extent that I did not expect for it to grow this way. Um, I mean, I started this channel like in 2017. It was during the NBA draft of Lonzo Ball and all that. So I just uploaded the video one time, and I just wanted to make one because I think at the time I was working and I just needed to blow off some steam, and I just wanted to, talk about the draft and the Lakers getting at the time it was the lottery pick selection. The Lakers got the number 2 overall pick, where they were projected to get number 4 or something like that. But I was just so excited about it, so I went and made a video about it. I got like maybe 700 views on that. And then after that, I made some, draft predictions and all that, and I really saw a lot of growth out of that. I got like right away, like I think I got like maybe 5,000 views on like my next video, and then it just was like a continuation of just giving my predictions of who the Lakers will draft in 2017, and I even brought up a player that the Lakers may consider drafting over Lonzo Ball, and that was De'Aaron Fox at the time, and then there was Jason Tatum. I had a whole I went on a roll on those particular days and months, and I saw like I got 12K views on it, and then there was 20, and then there was like I think stayed at 20, then there was 15, and I was 15K, and I was like, wow, I'm having a voice on this platform. So I just kept on going, and I never stopped after that. And it kind of slowed down a bit, obviously, I'm at 4K subscribers. And, like I said, I started in 2017. So it kind of died down after that. And, things change and all that. So it's just, but the passion never left. And I just love doing this. So I could go on and give you my like craziest viewership type of views on a video or live stream and all that, but I had to really end this live stream, and I really do appreciate the comments, and thank you, Robert, for actually letting me get into something personal here. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, Robert, and thank you for the comments. I really appreciate it. We really got into a lot of conversations on this, especially the whole Austin Reeves situation. I I'm just here to tell you, man. I really think that Austin Reeves is going to stay with this team, unless a big trade comes to the Lakers' lap, similar to what the Luka Doncic trade was for Anthony Davis. So it's just those type of trades that I hope the Lakers will make. If there's a trade, Sabonis, type of talent or all-star caliber talent, and then yeah, you trade Austin Reeves to get that type of player because he will fit with Luka Doncic for the future and all that. So that's my bottom line. At this point, you keep Austin Reeves, but at the end of the day, he just stays on the team because of the great chemistry that he has next to Luka Doncic. And it's obviously working when all the critics were criticizing the chemistry between even before the game. That's the problem that I have with critics when it came to ESPN and Kendrick Perkins and all of them saying that the fit before they even played on the floor, saying that Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic will not fit because of their offensive style. So, and obviously, as you saw now, and it's been a month now since the trade, um, the fit between these two guys really works out, and the chemistry for sure. Uh, so it's obviously working, and you have to keep that type of core when it comes down to it. So yeah, guys. That's the rundown of my opinion about Austin Reeves and keeping him because he fits next to Luka Doncic. But I don't want to keep repeating myself again. But yeah, at this point, I'm loving this team and the team chemistry, and Luka made a big difference behind that. So hopefully things start to really progress after this win tonight versus the Memphis Grizzlies. With 8 games left remaining, guys, my hope is the Lakers will just do what they can to win as much games as they can to potentially just, be in a good situation within the Western Conference. Number 4 seed, home court advantage type of scenario. That's my hope for the Lakers going into the postseason. So that's my hope. That's my goal for the Lakers at the end of all this. With 8 games left remaining, they just have to play hard, with good team effort, as Samurai Beastwarder points it. They just have to play great. They just have to play the best basketball when it comes all said and done. So that's my hope. Hopefully, with these 8 games left, the Lakers will do so at the end of the day. So, thank you all so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And oh, that's really nice of you. Thank you, Robert. I really do appreciate it. God be with you too. And thank you all so much for the love, support you guys have shown me all over social media, and of course on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. Once again, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. I just uploaded a video of LeBron and Luka recreating the LeBron and D Wade pass. Go check it out, guys. It's on all of my social media sites, and hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it, and hit that thumbs button as well on this live stream, and show me the love, support all over social media, and of course on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.